Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be episode 17 of Mherex Redo. Day, I think it's whatever, I don't know, it's Friday morning, but I'm going to be doing Thursday stuff. Stuff potentially for Austin. Let's go. Doing Thursday stuff, to get done before it ends. For the initial week contest, you can see I haven't done anything in Everybody Clear Solo contest. The Showdown was not playable for me. I logged in to check. I would have recorded it were it playable, but it was completely unplayable, so I couldn't do anything in the Showdown. This, we'll see if we can do anything with this. The kickoff tour was kind of my focus since it's a faction event and I'm the smallest guy in the faction by far. So I wanted to make sure I at least did my fair share. We got a stun immunity strap for Big Boss Man. Interesting. And I feel like I did succeeded. So I did play a bunch of the one tour, grind it over and over. I'm in 28th the spot in the faction with by far and away the smallest roster. So your roster size doesn't always matter. Just being active and playing does. So if you think, man, I can't get in a decent faction when you're new or like a higher faction, you can easily get into a top 100 faction if you're going to play. So yeah, and I could be higher than 28th for sure. I definitely could have been higher than 28th, but let's claim a bunch of stuff here and we'll dive into it. See if I can upgrade any perks and that kind of stuff. I have the Stip tour from to get done real quick and stuff like that. So we're gonna claim this stuff up, claim this stuff in my mailbox up, and then kind of see if there's anything we can do. Check the perks. Tour perk. We can upgrade it once. We're gonna definitely do that. Not quite to 2 MP. 2 MP is where we really want to get. That'll be extremely helpful. 1 is good. 2 is much better. Let's claim our stuff. Logged into the portal right before I got on here. Claimed tickets, you know, that kind of stuff. Oh, it's some leaderboard stuff. We're going to get some Austin shards from the Stip Tour. It's funny I'm on the leaderboard because I didn't do well. Have the nurses claim for that event. I don't think it got us any oh, free claim did get us a milestone. So we get some Armory coins, which is great because we're going to need that Taker fuse when we can get it, the first one, since we don't have him. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Oh, all right, guys. So what am I doing first? Let's do the free claims in the store because we don't want to miss those Brutai shards because he's going to be really good for us, I think, with those power gems. Even if we don't have any power gem trainers, really, so to speak, yet, we will eventually get them. And he's going to be really solid for us, especially with 99 MP this month. We're going to get a lot of legs out of the Disciple. I'm here to tell you. Get that cleaned up. Okay, that's everything. We are getting some prize wall currency. We actually have 600 so far. So I feel like we may be able to do stuff on this prize wall at a certain point. We'll probably buy, you know, Brutus tokens to take him up, stuff like that. I mean, one of these would give us a ton of health packs, which we're going to need. So I'll probably grab one of those. The props are going to be huge for us as going forward because we don't start loaded with a lot of our moves. So we're going to need the props. And all the keys we can get our hands on is great, too. That's universal perk turnbuckles. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to get probably, I mean, 500 is a big chunk, but we have 0 shards of any of these, so I don't know how much we'll focus on those. And we may try and snag something like this at the end of the month, but we'll see where we're at. That's pretty, since I only have 600 so far, I feel like that's pretty unlikely. That's the word I'm looking for. We do have some Armory coins. We'll have to think about where we're going to use those. Probably in the moments to get a featured, because we'll either get a moment, which we have none of, or we're going to get a poster, which we have none of. And there's like dual MP and Roxanne in there, which would be massive, right? Dual MP and Mello, which would be massive. So we'll probably just save up for the moment pulls and try and get new characters. Briefcase pull, we have 20,000. Generally, you're better off doing the 55 pull because you get 10 very rare guaranteed, and those are shards. Typically higher quantity shards, but there's like Braun Breaker, dual MP trainer in the very rare. Charlotte, Charlotte would be awesome. Jacob, I mean, like these guys know. You know, we don't have truth, but there's some really good move damage trainers. And shard wise, I don't think any of these are really going to help us. Although flat gem here and Wesley we would get, who would be good potentially. Godfather could be a good farmer for the kickoff tour for us eventually, so that wouldn't be bad. So yeah, we're definitely going to save for a 55 pull and try and get some of those very rares, as well as the other stuff. So that's what we're going to do there. That's the game plan. Okay. The special stip thing. We're going to start there, and then we're going to try and get all of our special tours done that need to be done today. There's a lot, so this could end up being a long episode. This is a rough one. It's Blast and Red Gems. I don't even know if we're going to have anyone that can do much of anything for Blast and Red Gems. To be honest, let's look at do we have anyone that makes Blast Gems? Yeah, but not enough to matter. Red Gem would be better. I think maybe Big Kev makes Red Gems, but I don't know how many. Yeah, this is just gonna be rough. Let's look at Kev. If he can blow up the board a little bit. Yeah, not great. Yeah, that's not great. We do have 99 MP to work with. Let's actually let's look at the scoring. Destroying the blast gems is 3 times the points. So, gosh, that's... None of these guys are going to get it done. Like, they're just not. It's so hard when you just have nobody. These are a pain. Does he at least make an area? Destroy 15 random gems, make 5 random purple gems into red, choose a 2x4 to swap into red, 3x3 to destroy. Alright, we can get at least 8 reds. That doesn't get any bigger. Neither does that. So we can get some, we can try here. Let's do just generate gems. Let's do that. I'm not anticipating, but that's 8, and if we clustered around things, we can maybe get 10 or so red gems. So whatever. It is what it is. We don't have any of those yet, so that doesn't matter. Let's go in and battle. Okay. Yep. That's where we're gonna get started. And 7 random purples into red will destroy 3 here and hopefully not cascade. Too bad. That should help. Get a few more reds. I don't know if it's enough to beat the first one. 15 random is going to be less than this, so let's choose a 2x4. And this gets us like 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. I doubt it's enough to 3-star it. But maybe it puts us somewhere on a leaderboard and gets us a little bit extra. So we're only going to be doing 1 node because we cannot 3-star it. So, yeah. That was pretty anticlimactic, but that's the way it is. Oh, it got us rank 10, though. What's the rank reward? 1 to 10, 500 of those things. We'll take it. Okay. Next, it's Striker Day, and hard mode isn't done, and I believe we need some of those tokens. So let's look at Austin. Oh, we can evolve. We got what we needed today. The talent up event is going on. We got the Godfather things. He's going up. Absolutely. To 4-star. No question. Not even thinking about it. We're going to need him for some of the tours today as well. That are expiring. And we need some boxing gloves. 7 of them to take him to 4-star silver. So, yeah, those things are happening 100%. The new move, we want 5-star bad for the stunner, and then we're really rolling, so to speak, as it were. Oh, yeah, a couple other things. That reminds me. We need to do this. We need to make sure we... What? I claimed my bag. Why is that not... Need to make sure and... Oh, last daily mission. That's why this is different. Earn 500 faction coins. We're going to do that right here. Send our minions out. Look at the faction store. Buy the stuff we need to buy every day. Look at the Showdown store. I need to do those. You need to do these things every single day. Like I talked about in the last episode. I'll remind you over and over in case people missed it. So if you hear me say it, that these are things you need to do every day, and you should buy this every day multiple times, so that people can hear it. Because, you know, I don't know that people are watching the whole hour-long episodes with the attention spans a lot of times of people, or they might just be distracted, have it on in the background, you know? So we're gonna mention it multiple times, a lot of the stuff we need to be doing daily as we do it, because it's very important. Because it's a massive roadblock, slowdown, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so shop, faction shop, this is your first buy every day, the gold token. Absolute must, every day. Then you can check your currency, we have 35.6. We obviously already got Austin, so we don't need him. Nikki, is our 3rd priority. Big Show is the least, so we need 35 more of him after today. We have enough for Nikki, so we're going to do that. And we're not doing these because they're expensive and we can't really afford it just yet. So that's that. That also gets us this quest. So the last thing we need to do is claim all of our daily mission bags, which we should get done easily through the course of this. Plus this is going to help us with our league stuff. And yes, that did just leveling the people up got us our, you know, the stuff we needed to do to finish that faction quest. Manager's rewards, get that stuff claimed up. Let's unmute this. I think it's muted. Oh no, I just don't have my headphones turned on. That would explain why I don't have sound, huh? Things don't work unless they're turned on. So back to the faction. Get that last daily bag claimed. Get this claimed. Boom, we're good. Okay. Alright, next order of operation. We look, okay, we got 2 hours and 36 minutes for this event, so we're going to try and get done what we can get done there. I think the tasks are all with the Blitz. We did get some free Blitz tickets, and we have this Austin, which will get us some points. We can run 2 Blitzes, but there's also the tours. Events tab, these tours, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Those are going to be priority. Because you can see the timer on everything else. These are done, and we don't have him yet. So looking at the timers, priority is going to be this. Undertaker required. Guess what we don't have? We don't have a single solitary Undertaker, because we can't get the Armory thing done, so we cannot play that tour. Bummer. We, however, can play this tour. He has black moves, which is Butamus. We couldn't ask for anything better. Let's check our entourage situation out, since we can use coaches now. we're going to get charged up quite easily. We get an extra entourage person. Do we have any sub coaches yet? I don't think we do. We don't. So move damage. Bum-ba-dum. Black moves deal more damage. It's not very much, but we're going to do it. Why not? Okay. Let's do this. The fact that he's got the black move there is going to help us out a bunch. We're going to get the bleed down. We're going to steal the black MP, and then we're going to hit the sub and probably win this turn. Yeah, those MP steal moves come in clutch. This Austin is just a really, really good card since the rework. Like, we're going to get a bunch of mileage out of him, guys. I really want to do gear pulls too, so because I want his sub gear, which it would help us a ton. His first 2 gears, I think, are in there. But we might also be able to get those with gear token thingers. A very technical term, token thingers. Oh, let's see what color moves. He's got red sub. This is gonna hurt. Like a beeper. It's 200k for 4 turns. If I'm not mistaken. We have 190k health. So we cannot win unless we use a single prop and then get charged and going, most likely. It's probably going to be worth it to try. Let me double check a couple other things. Actually, do we have MP reduction in Stephanie? We do, but I don't think she's leveled. Let's look into this, because we can reduce their MP by 1 with Steph. Welcome to the Queendom. We don't have her fuse yet, and we won't get there till 18k. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Because 3-star gold definitely won't get to 18k. Alright, well, we will try once. We will try once, just to see, and maybe we can get there. Actually, no, hold on. To take Austin higher, we needed some of those gloves. And there's 10 right there. Hold on. We gotta win, apparently, this one time. To let it know we've actually beat Hell Mode, and we're gonna just do Andrade. Because he starts loaded. Andrade is who I used to farm the tour, by the way. Because he started loaded, I just did the choose. So I just did about 70 matches like that over and over. Perfect, that should unlock Hell Mode. We can use Andrade in Hell Mode. We don't have to use Austin. We'll get those tokens, get Austin upgraded. Bam. I love it. If we're really, once we can, man, we really want to get, if we get him to 5-star, oof, that's like the massive goal. Because then we can just recycle the sub over and over and probably not lose. We can get it loaded on turn 1 unless we cascade. Like, it's a beautiful thing, guys. I'm gonna tell you, 5-star bronze is like our money for him. Where we can just, we're gonna be able to win a bunch of stuff. Even with no sub-trainers or any of the stuff we need, none of his gears, we'll still get it done. And hopefully we can work towards those things. I would like to get League 9 or 10 before next month or whatever. I don't know when autoplay opens, But if I had been able to autoplay those tours, it would have been so much better than having to manually click all of them. Because the AI actually can click the placement of the gems faster than I'm going to, so... Yeah, it's much more efficient. Oh, how are we doing? We're 20 minutes in. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to do. I am going to feel the time crunch every single day on this stuff. I can just tell that. It's going to be a lot. Because none of this stuff is fast. I can... Like, compared to my main account, right? Like, I can get this stuff done so much faster on the main account. There's those boxing gloves. Since we are under a time crunch, let's just evolve him. I'll see what else is in this. But for tokens, another 15 boxing gloves. Yeah, we're just gonna... And the Godfather hats. We're absolutely gonna need both of those for him, so we are doing them. We need the tokens in the worst kind of way. I don't know if we have Hell Mode access for this yet. I don't know if we get that until a higher league. But if there are tokens in Hell Mode, we are going to absolutely need those too to get him to 5 stars. So let's keep this train rolling. Because long term is more important than short term. And that's so when you're free to play in particular, you definitely don't want to build for instant gratification because you need to make the best long-term choices for your account possible because you're not spending. So you have to play way smarter and way harder than spenders and think a lot better. You don't have room to make a mistake like somebody throwing money, a bunch of money at the game in particular does. Or even if you're a low spender, like that's really smart way to play to make sure you're maximizing everything you can. So that's what we're gonna try to do with our time as well, because time is actually going to be my most precious commodity with this. I have to pick and choose what I'm going to do because I don't have the time to do everything I should do. Right? If this was my only account, I'd just literally be doing everything all day. Which is what I did with my main for so long. Because I actually came into this game I'm not an OG player. I came in a year and a half or so after the start. Way behind. And I was not a huge spender. In fact, I started spending more after I became a content creator, interestingly enough. But I was not hardly spending anything at the start. So... Shin guards, we're gonna need these. You can see the advantage of just starting loaded with any move, how much easier it makes your game. That's why I say the MP trainers are the most important things, like, probably in the game for you to get. And actually, long-term trainers are way more effective than fighters. Because we'll be using the trainers we're using on Andrade here long after we quit using Andrade. Right? We're using Andrade simply because I can get charge turn 1, it's a big choose, it's relatively fast and painless, right? That's what trainers do for your roster, and that's what we really want to focus on is getting trainers, because the new stuff that comes out is typically often better than the old stuff, and over time that's always true. So if we focus on trainers that last forever, when that new stuff comes out, the freebies like the Disciples this month that are really good, we'll have the stuff to run them. And we'll just take advantage of those freebies when they come along and use them on our roster, right? But when we can't, when there's choices to be made, we are going to focus on trainers over fighters, with almost no exception. There may be a crazy situation where that doesn't hold true, but the vast majority of what we do, that's the way we're going to do it. We're going to make the smart plays, not necessarily the sexy plays. Oh yeah, cans, whoop butt cans, boxing, yeah, Yep, you're doing all of this. We are doing it all. And I guess that answers that. We have hell mode access, so... Trainers are forever. Fighters get outdated. So... the MP trainers you will use the entire time you play this game. Once in a blue moon, there's a character that doesn't need them, but it's extremely rare, and it's extremely rare. The only one, there's two that come to mind that don't need MP trainers, like, right off, that are playable. One is extremely good, and that's, the super paywalled, new gen technician. Is it new gen? Attitude or new gen John Cena, hip hop hustler John Cena. He doesn't need any MP to get started, hits for massive move damage. And the other one that would come to mind is the Acro HBK we have. We don't have all the stuff to run him effectively. He needs a crazy paid multiply coaches and trainers to get the most out of him. So very paywalled. But those are, he can hit pretty dang hard. And those are the two no MP guys that come to mind that are usable in all situations. Whereas, like, you can use some no MP to get started, like the MP steal we have on Austin when we fight against black MP users and things like that. So there are some exceptions that situationally you can use some zero, like no MP trainers needed, but for the most part, unless you get a special gear that's usually pretty paywalled, or a crazy rare superstar, you're gonna need an MP trainer. So literally like probably 99% of the time, maybe that's a little high because I have some MP gears, on like guys like CM Punk that I don't use an MP trainer. But probably 95% or more time in you play this game, those MP trainers are going to be impactful and used. So they're huge. The other ones we are going to access or leverage huge. Mosh, because we will never have Howdy or Sherry. And there are situations where Mosh is better than Sherry anyway. So he will be our trickster that we take up regardless of if he's our best or not. Simply because that trainer will get used all the time on this count as long as I play it, because we don't have Sherry. And any of the 2 MP, 2 multiply trainers that we get, which Striker Liv will probably be the first one who we don't have, and then maybe like Judgment Day Priest could be gettable at some point. The other ones maybe not so much. Oh, Tech Lex is one too. So, and I think we should get Tech Lex and Striker Liv like right away early on, hopefully. Those two will be ones we have to take all the way up to 6-star gold to get the most out of their training ability. And that's gonna hurt, but it's gonna happen when we can, which is gonna be a long time before we have a 6 gold. A long time, unless we get some kind of miracle. But those are the kind of trainers that I'll be looking at to, because multiply gem users are some of the best in the game. Rowan, Powerhouse Rowan, when we get our hands on him, he was a rework. His training ability is really good as well for people that don't have a lot of those. And we're just going to clear all of this just in case 3-starring it next time this shows up, if we can auto and get everything. You know, like, I don't know how many times, if they make us clear everything or what, or if once you 3-star it, if the claiming your daily bag on this day lets you have it or not, or if that's just league based. So just to be safe, we're going to clear the whole thing since we've done most of it anyway to get those tokens. And it's just like 2 nodes, it's pretty fast. And it's TP. We can always use the TP. The rewards are pretty outdated, so 25 TP is like barely a drop in the bucket these days, to be honest. But you know, every little bit helps, right? Really want Lawler so we can have our blue MP and complete the set. So hopefully we get him early on in the key pulls this month and get him all together, because that's a big need for us. Like I was talking about the MP trainer, so that should 3-star all that. So now let's see where we can go with Austin. We should be able to do at least one more upgrade. And then, you know, maybe we'll get a little bit farther. We'll see. Also, let's see if we have anything to claim from the talent up from leveling him up. And we do. I kind of thought we'd have one. Not that it got us very far, but, you know, something's better than nothing. Gotta level these moves. Let's go. Doesn't matter how much they cost, we're paying it, because we are going to use him a bunch. We used a bunch of our tokens. You got the mushroom face going on there, or whatever you want to call that. Ah! One short! Let's see. Royal Rumble Tour Round 1. I have a feeling we have a league to get there. Brutus Beefcake the Disciple Tour Week 1 Match 9. Oh, okay. So once we unlock Brutus, which will be tomorrow, we can hopefully get those there. Brutus we should unlock tomorrow. But yeah, maybe we'll get lucky somewhere and pick up the extra one of those to take him to 4-star gold. In the meantime, our sub gets better. Now we're doing we're doing 600 and then 210, 810k damage with the sub. The bleed is now doing 450k for 1 turn, so an extra 450k, and the MP steel is doing 300k. So the damage is there. All right, now let's see what we can do with this tour. See if we can get another Blitz ticket. We don't have a red MP steel with him. We have black, and I think yellow is the other one. Yellow, yep. He's got 2 different 1 MP steals, so that's another reason I like him and why he's going to be so clutch for us. All right. Oh, do I have black MP up too? Prop any of those? Because that would work, and I could save the down. I don't. Just the one. All right. You can bet your bottom dollar we're going to be buying that prop pack this month. Oops. I don't know what I just said don't show me again to, but I just did. If only he had black MP. So yeah, let me double check. His sub, 4 turns, 200k, it's going to do 800,000 in damage. We have 253k health. He gets a turn, we die. Simple as that. Let's see how much damage we do here, though. He's got 4 million health? Not enough. Not enough. Well, we have 1 shot, guys. Oh, that's going to be fun. How hard's that going to hit us every turn? A lot. No, don't! Come on, game! Well, there goes our shot, because they do a 3 match and then cascade, like, all the way through. So dumb. Like, I've said this last time when I was starting out, like, it's so hard. Like, they just don't, it's fine, whatever, that's super annoying. Whatever. Piss off, game. Alright, so that's done. Good news is, we have a lot more time on our hands. We don't want to play that stupid thing anyway, right? Okay, well, let's see if we can do the Blitz. And then we have, like, the Kevin Nash tour to see if we can do and stuff like that. So, that is not a Blitz, guys. This is a Blitz. This is the first time we've ever done a Blitz. We need 3 superstars to do the Blitz. I got a feeling we're not going to have 3. Since we have no Undertaker. And we have 2 Austins. So we also can't do the Blitz. We need to get to where in the Armory contest? We are 20,000 in. We need to get to 55.9. You get 8 points per Armory loot coin. So we need 36,000. 8 points for getting one, 8 points for spending. So technically it's 16. And we need 36,000 more points. So we can spend 2,000, which would be at 8 points would be 16,000 points. So we need 20,000 more points. 20,000 divided by 16 is 1,250 more tokens, but we can't do pulls until we get to 2,000. So we really need 2,000 more currency. Let's see if we can find it anywhere. There's 1,500 in the next milestone of this, but we already concluded we can't do the Blitz, so we can't get any of those. This one is maxed. Feud prep. The talent up has 1,000 there. We would have to get a long freaking way. We'd have to get all the way to 88,000. And so far we've done not even 10,000. So that seems wildly unlikely. All right, let's see what's in the tours, if we can do any of them today. Maymet. Big Kev got trounced initially. This one that ends Friday I thought we couldn't do, right? Because it has to be SmackDown Live. Ah! We can do this one, because we can level Charlotte up. And let's see, coin there. Some keys there. Points there. Keys there. Nothing that we need in normal. This is going to start to get really hard to beat because we have none of the bonus stuff for Charlotte, no strap. The Disciple Shards, though, are big. There's 2,000 there if we could do the side note. It leads off with a guy. So if we can beat that, we can do that. We can get the points to do the other thing. So we could do that. Big Kev 4-star fuse there. All right, let's. Oh, we also don't need to win with Big Kev to unlock the next mode. And we still get the fuse. Well, heck yeah, that's what we're going to do. Then we can fuse Big Kev and get the bonuses after the fact. All right, we can do some stuff. I'd like to be able to do that Blitz. There's definitely a big difference between every tier. There's a big difference in damage. So from 3-star to 4-star, 4-star to 5-star, 5-star to 6-star, you get a nice damage spike. So our Cav is 3-star gold, which is really close to 4-star bronze, but all of your gems get a damage spike when you level them. And a lot of times your move size can go up and things like that. And it also unlocks a new move. So that's why it's worth it to run the match 2 times just to make it simpler, because we're going to get the fuse right here. And also we can see if I can get those 2,000 currency on the side node, which I'm pretty sure usually they mirror. And if I don't even need Nash, that would be interesting. And I can come back and always redo this and grab the bonus prize, which these tokens are going to be worth it because we'll need those to keep taking our striker up. And those keys are going to be worth it because that could be something good for us, right? But let's see. Yeah, 2,000 right there. And there's a bunch of coin in here. And then loot pull coin there too, which we're going for big time, right? So this requires Cav though. The first node didn't, which is great because it lets us get at the 4-star for him. So we're going to fuse him up, level him up, give him all the levels, and let's see if we can get to the loot coin too. That would be great. The column break move. That's what we wanted to see, honestly. More column breaks. That's kind of what we really wanted to see. Also, we have a steel red MP move. He doesn't have red MP, this first one, so not a factor there. I should have put the black MP trainer on too. Because then we could choose a couple and this would go much, much better. We're just going to row break that though. It's fine. Make up for me being a bad player a little bit. Here we go. So set your randoms first, and then you can choose around them. And, sorry, and you can get a lot better outcome. So we can choose around this, right? And then we can row break with the other move. And we can get... Actually, we can row break, which we like this column more. So we can get most of the board this way. Right? Like so. Stay down. All right. Perfect. And I'll put the black MP trainer on so we can start fully loaded since I have nothing better. Whether we got some of those precious prize wall currencies. The disciple tokens are going to be huge because we want to take him up with the quickness, right? All this stuff is very useful. Move charge. Let's do previous, actually. I have to remember he's not on Austin when we go back to using Austin. Oh, I feel like we're kind of cooking with gas here. Well, this works out. We can get all but one row. I think. Because we can set the row break here, yeah? Yep, we can. Perfect. Another good one. Excellent. Wish we had one more row break trainer person so that we could make a whole row. That would be fantastic. Stay down, please. Come on, stay down. Dang it. We didn't refill the reds. Oh, and then he gets a 5 match. Oh, that's so frustrating. Have I mentioned that's frustrating to you guys before? It's almost, you'd almost swear it's on purpose, because I don't think we will 3-star it now. Gosh, I feel like that happens all the dang time. Maybe we'll still 3-star it, but I don't know. We did get the W, at least, and this has the 2,000 currency in it. I really want to save up for that moment pull, though, so I don't really want to spend these yet. So if we can get another 2,000 somehow, that would be fantastic. Rock and Roman could potentially be tough. But he's got red moves. And what did we talk about earlier? We're going to have to give up one of the column breaks. But we are stealing red MP. So we can win. And I think we keep the choose and give up the random. It stays at 2, so we don't need to level it. We're just going to hit this right away. It's fine. He's going to have red MP every turn, so unless he gets a 5 match, he shouldn't get loaded. We're not going to do as much damage as we could otherwise have done, but we will still do damage, and I could have done that maybe better. No, we'll do it this way. Still get the roll break. It's going to take like 7 cycles. Doubt we can 3-star it. But winning is winning. And a row break there. That gets us reds. Oh, tell you what, guys, it's never easy being cheesy when you start out an account. Everything is a fight. That's the crazy thing, like, all of this stuff is, like, so simple, I can autoplay it and not even think about it on my main account. And on this account is literally, legitimately a struggle. Like, everything, even the stuff that seems like the simplest thing is an absolute struggle. We can't get to hell mode because we can't 3-star it, and we just have to fight tooth and nail just to get through this. It's kind of funny. It's cool because it makes everything mean something. It's just so weird. I think I don't even play the same game, right? And I wonder sometimes how many people don't play the same game that I don't play on my main account, you know, and how different it is for everybody. I'm sure there's a bunch of people that play the same game I play on my same account, but I wonder how many don't, you know? How many people are playing tours like this? Probably most people aren't struggling this much because, you know, it's not a brand new account, but I wonder where the average player is on the spectrum between my new account and my main account, right? It's an interesting question. And really the big thing is the time factor, at least to me. We're going to end up spending an awful lot of time on these particular nodes, right? Maybe we'll win the next turn if we get his health threshold low enough. Oh, that's one thing we've never covered. I don't remember the exact percentages anymore. I want to say it's 75, 50, and 25%. I'm pretty sure. There's thresholds at kickout level, where, and this is at higher levels. Lower levels, I don't think this applies. I could be wrong about that too. But at 75%, you get less of a kickout modifier in your gems. I want to say before you get them under 75%, it's something crazy like an 80 times modifier. I forget where that information even is. I think Scopely has it somewhere. I will ask so I can get clarified on exactly what those percentages are, or multipliers are, and what percentage level those thresholds are, because I think that will matter for some people. And I just know it's much harder for you to kick out the lower your health gets, and by the time you get under like that 25%, the multiplier is very low, and there might even be another multiplier beyond that, another threshold beyond that, although I don't know for sure. But I'm pretty sure there's a 25, a 50, and a 75%, and above 75%, at least at 6-star and up, it's like a freaking crazy 80 times sort of boost to the kick out. It's absolutely massive. So if you have a 20,000 gem and they match 3 of them, instead of it being 60k on the kickout, it's 80 times 60k, which is like 4.8 million or something. We did indeed get it there. Alright, let's see if we can get the loot coin. The important thing was Armory coins, I suppose. But this, we also got 7 million coin, which is a lot. And Seth, if he's running triple red, and he is, we can do the same thing. It's just I hope he doesn't have like 4 million health or something. He's got a lot though. And we're not using a strap and stuff like that, which would certainly help. This is gonna take like 10 cycles. Get yourself a cup of coffee, guys. How do I want to do this? I want to do Sorry, I got distracted because I start to get kind of bored with this kind of stuff, and I got distracted and then forgot that I was actually supposed to be doing something. Like talking and playing. Oh, goodness. Three days later. This is gonna take a minute, guys. If we live, he's gonna do damage just swiping gems, and one big cascade and we're gonna die. I mean, I want the loot coin, but at a certain point, it's not gonna be worth my time. So, and we're just not doing damage this way. So I'll give it one try and then call it. It's just not worth the trouble. As much as I want the loot coin, it's not going to be worth the pain and suffering. I don't think it's gonna happen unless we get super lucky. But that's okay. That is okay. One day things like this will be happening. For now, it's really just about the journey. It's not about where we end up today. But you can see, there it is. I was waiting, and I knew it was just 1-5 match away from losing the whole time, so it's not really doable unless we get super lucky, and I tend to not get lucky. So, yeah. Let's refocus, because I need to. And let's look at what I can do. And so that's 1,000 keys. We're gonna redo these. I don't need to do that on stream. But I am gonna heal him once and then let the healer start helping. And then can we pick up... We can use Charlotte. Let's see. At 5-star, we should be able to clear... How much coin is this? Oof, that's 127 million. Is that what that is? I need commas. There's 930 is 3. And then 553 is 3. Yeah, that'd be half of the coin we have, so 270 is not happening. Let's just go to 180. Ugh. That feels gross, man. And we have the stuff to run her a little bit. Because we have the yellow MP trainer, which is all we really need. But we don't have any multiply trainers. That makes 17 and breaks 17. And I think that's a lot. 16 is a lot less. 16. Let's go to... Let's go to 15. Let's see if we can get by with this at 15. You know what? We have Mosh. So we're only going to need to go lower on this one. Let's see. What rank do I need Mosh to get his trainer? Because he's going to become massive. Because he gives +1 multiply and no one else I have gives any multiply. So, and like I was talking about earlier, Mosh is going to be somebody we use a lot on this account because we don't have the big multiply people, nor are we going to get them anytime soon. We could pull them at 5-star silver as well, which is great. I think he needs to go to 5-star gold to get the 24.99 maxed out. But up until then, that's fine. Plus, he'll be a good trickster for us. That's 80 million coin. He's gonna be worth it. Like, he's my only multiply guy. This is a little bit crazy, you know, call me maybe. I feel like he's worth this to me, and it's not gonna be wasted, so there goes the coin. And moveset that we can use in the meantime. I'm just curious. There's no way. Yeah, okay. In the meantime, that gets his trainer to do what we need it to do. And I can use him as a fighter if needed as well. So it may also have gotten some talent up milestones for us. It did. Look at that. We're close to another one, which has 1,000 currency in it. So this maybe get us closer to tour perks as well. But anyway, now let's go back to the event. Let us see what Charlotte can do for us. She's a low charge, which will come in useful and will be quick. So I really like her for ladies tours. Plus, eventually we'll invest in her gear from the faction wall. Right now we can't afford it, though. We have too many other things to get that are very important. So now we're making 16 and destroying 16. It's perfect. Yellow gems, sure. And I don't think we have anything else worth putting on. No, so we'll just run with that. Okay. So the great thing about Charlotte, guys, is you don't need to do any thinking. You just click 2 buttons. This is what I call a 2-click. It's a true 2-click. You just click 2 buttons and the game does everything for you. Right? Like that. So, and then you just go right on to the next match. We will use her to clear tons of ladies content. Her damage with the trainers we have is going to be subpar as we get higher. Like, but up to like 6-star, like probably 6-star bronze level, it should be sufficient to get a lot of stuff done. So, yeah. Excuse me. You know what I forgot, guys? Guess who has a multiply gem reversal? Tiffany Stratton. No, don't hit it again. No! Why would I hit it again? I wasn't even looking or paying attention. That's super annoying. That's really annoying. Oh gosh, guys, I'm dumb. Pain. Yeah, I don't really want to kick out. I wonder if this will destroy the ones that she stole. It will. That'll work. Okay. Mistakes were made and we survived anyway. Ah! That's what you get for not paying attention, you big dumb. Kind of funny. kind of thing. But yeah, Charlotte, really easy. Holy crap, this video is an hour. It's way too long for a video. We are going to get those Armory coins, though. One way or another. One way or another. Gonna get you. Sorry. I don't know if we're 1 MP short this way or not. Let me try. I want to try something here. Yeah, we're still good. Cool. Coolio. Cross has potentially some annoying crap, though. Okay. He's got a kick out with a stun. So it's a move if you pin him but don't zero his health, he kicks out and stuns you. It's good times. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, you don't want that to happen to you. All right. Sweet. So we get there, and then we get there, and we got the currency, and we can get Taker. It's not easy for us, but I think we can do it. And I can save the currency to save up for what I want, which could potentially be game-changing when I do a moment pull instead. Honestly, the modern strap that's interchangeable would probably be a good pick as well on the prize wall, but I don't know. Strap, it seems more... It also depend what percentage it was, but I don't have any plates anyway, nor will I for a long freaking time, like any significant plates, so... I feel like trying to get the... because there's dual MP trainers in that moment loot. And any time, like, those are huge. Those would be massive game changers. Alright, Tiffany, we're not doing that again. We'll have to use a different moveset for Charlotte. Or we just won't get past that, which is okay as well. Problem, he's got 1.4 million health. We need to start... We can do this. Actually, the board, if I don't cascade, the board is set up to allow us to do something awesome here. We're going to make a 3-match here. We're going to get 3 black MP. It's going to fill this one up, and then we're going to cascade these 3 purple here and fill the finisher up. I love it when a plan comes together. And we're going to hit this, and we're going to deal 200k damage and steal almost 700k health. So that's going to deal 900k damage right here. That brings him all the way down to 328k. And the finisher is going to hit for 293 and choose gems and probably zero him. If not, he should not be. He's got a kick out loaded though, so. Woo! Yeah, there we go. Suck it, Cross. Okay. Armory currency. Heck yeah, brother. Let's go. Let's go. Boy, we needed that. Now, can we get Taker? Because we're going to have all kinds of stuff to do with Taker. No, not without spending. We are... 1,000 short, which is in that other milestone. In the talent up. And this is what kind of tour was this? So this is a dirty challenge tour that we have no chance of doing. And roster. Is there any enhancements? Upgrade. Count the bigly. Sure. It's fine. We need to get to that 17 mark, so that didn't move it a lot. Sure. You gotta go all the way up eventually to 6-star, so 6-star because you're you very useful trainer, so that's all fine. Not really moving the needle though, are we? That's it. Okay. Well, let's do some stuff that we know we're gonna need anyway. So let's not waste things, but let's do things to get to that 17, potentially. We're gonna go 160. One MP, and another 1 MP move if we want to. The purple one, we can either use, we can do it this way with this, which we'll have to because we don't have a big multiply trainer, I think. That'll probably be the way we have to run it. We're not going to go that big though. 7 is fine. This stays at 3. It doesn't even need to be leveled. That goes to 4. Does need to be leveled. We're not going to use that much green TP for now, though. We'll use that much. Oh, we're still so far away, guys. I will level Cena up because he's a trainer we need. Absolutely. You can go to silver with 3 hollow stars. It's so bad. Cena's the yellow, 2 yellow MP, yellow gem damage. So we are absolutely going to need him. And I think we need to go all the way to 16k? Yeah, 16k with him. So these aren't wasted at all. We're going to level him. Yes, we are. Great trainer. We used him for a while. We're going to be able to get close to that mark, but I don't know if we're going to get there. And I guess I could spend some currency. I don't really want to, though, because I want to get those guaranteeds, you know? I don't like RNG. It's usually not good to me. So 4-star silver. And he can't go higher, so that's the end of the road. But like I said, none of this is wasted. He's a trainer I use all the time on my main account even. 2 MP yellow. Without Santa and stuff, that's going to come in clutch for us. He's got a big sub now too, since his rework, so we can cheese sub wins with a showboat. I don't think we have a good showboat on top of it. A bigger sub. It looks like it doesn't get big right here, so it definitely got boofed. It just looks like it waits till later before the boof happens. Okay, that's close. That's close. What else? What else makes sense logically? 5-star silver Cody Rhodes makes a lot of sense. Let me sort this by class. So that's our striker, and then the new one this month, those are strikers. Ladies is going to be Steph for sure because of the MP down. Strowman's a yellow gem trainer, so he's getting work done. So these two. Also the gem generates, these all need to be 5k. He's going to use striker tokens though. So, oh no, he's a powerhouse, we're fine. Yeah, what am I talking about? We're not slowing Austin down for anything, you may have noticed. But this is a gem generate trainer. And Big John Studd is as well. He's the red, Titus is the black. And we only need to get him to 5k. Which I think is silver. So, useful abilities that we will use. Although I don't use these nearly as much anymore these days, so probably isn't as big a deal as I remember it being, to be honest. But when we need them, we'll want to use them, and sometimes we will have to get creative on this account, so there is that, right? Perfect. I don't have enough to evolve them anyway. Okay. Trickster, we got Mosh, who's going up at Trickster. We do not want to slow him down. And then Kyrie's got a good training ability. So there's that. Akam actually has really good training ability too. Potentially he's got 2 red MP, which is big for us. The X breaks is okay. We care more about the 2 red MP, the dual MP trainer. And he needs to be 21k for that. So we're not going to slow Mosh down either though, but this is, he gets 1 red MP before then. And the 1 red MP could come in crucial for us, so we're going to do that. Plus he's a solid fighter. At up to 6-star bronze, he's kind of shockingly good. After 6-star bronze, he doesn't scale quite as good. Maybe into silver a little bit, but prior to 6-star bronze, he scales impressively well. There's our dude and lady showboat. And yeah, technicians, we're gonna probably lock into Cody Rhodes for now. His trainer gives MP as well, if I'm not mistaken. Purple, which is huge, and that happens at 21k. So we're gonna go to like level not that high because we burned through so much coin today. Let's go 120. Yeah. And then let's do some moves. We have he can win a lot of matches with subs too, as much as I hate subs. It's still very useful. And we're almost got our talent up done. It's a choose blue sub into a choose green sub, which goes back to a choose blue sub. It's a lot of choose sub, but it's obviously, it's good if you're into that sort of thing. It's 3 subs. It's kind of silly that Cody Rhodes has a 3 sub build. It annoyed me very much when it came out, to be honest, because I was like, this is dumb. Cody's not a sub guy. But whatever. And you need 5k as well and higher, but 5k gives you your green generate. Why not? Let's go. Let's go 100. That did it. Okay. This is a lot of finagling. I think we did it though. Holy smokes. That was a lot of effort, but we got our 4-star silver phenom. And my game bugged out, so I can't see my roster. Be right back, Burb. What time is it? 30? Boy, nothing like cutting all this to the last minute. Alright, guys. Now we can do the Taker stuff. And we can do the Blitz with Austin. More importantly, that's where we're going to start. Right? Absolutely where we're going to start. This Taker rework is a pretty good rework, so we're going to be able to play the heck out of him. So I think he's going to become our main powerhouse, and we're going to level him up through the month, through organically, through the contest. We're going to get higher versions of him, so we're not going to Evo him. We'll put coin and TP into him, but we're not going to Evo him, right? You can see we're up to 1,000 madness currency there, up to 7,500 on the prize wall. So for the what do you call that currency? Anyway, Blitz. That's what we're doing. Armory. That's what you call that currency. That's still not a Blitz. And here. 3 superstars. We have to use this Austin to get our bonus points. This Taker, and then we have this low Austin. So let's see what we can do, guys. We have 3 runs we can do, and there's 4 Austin matches. So if we get time, we'll do the 3. We'll hopefully get the Taker match win in, and then come back and do 1 more and get all of the Austin CSS bonus. He's the one that pays the biggest, the largest. And yellow charged move for him. So we can run this funkily doodly setup and go black. Actually, you know what we can do? Yellow move. And gem damage. Yellow gems do 35% more. Did I switch to the... Yeah, that's the... I didn't switch to the yellow MP steel because I'm an idiot. But we're fine. But we're fine. That's annoying. Not gonna lie. I went through the work and then didn't switch the move to the right MP steel. Whatever. It's fine. Green and black, we need the black in for this one. We're gonna use this combo as well. Just because I feel like being weird. Lazy. Weird's not the right word. His move damage is still killing them, zeroing them, whatever you want to say. We unfortunately don't have the board the way I would like to see it. Right about now, I'm wishing I had switched to the submission. We're good though. We got that. I was just trying to be cute with the MP steals when it really wasn't needed. But whatever. And I bet we got a milestone out of that. Let's find out. No, not even close. But maybe we will if we win 4 times. This is an awful lot of effort for something that looks like it's probably not going to be worth it. Maybe I should have investigated that closer. Although, it's all stuff that there's no reason not to do it if we can. And we obviously could. So, what I meant to do was put this MP steel in to steal his yellow like this. So steal the yellow on turn 1 and then chuck the yellow gems and win on turn 1. Like this. That move hits hard too. And then make 19 random gems into yellow gems. We're gonna have a lot of fun with Austin. He can do a lot of stuff. Back to the black MP steel. And we're going to put the sub back in. And I'm not going to bother changing it next time because the first match is pretty easy. So is this one, to be honest, but... I don't have a black MP trainer in, though, because I'm super smart. Not that it matters, because the swipe was there. But what if something went wrong, you know? We also don't have any tour perks in Blitz. It's a separate thing, so if you're expecting your tour perks to kick in and be active, they aren't. You need Blitz perks. And just go previous. Black MP. Black moves. Alright. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm gonna do it. That's the main thing. So these are immobiles. I don't know if we talked about them. I can't swipe the immobile gems. Like that. Okay. That's what immobiles do. You can't swipe the immobiles, so... Now he has black MP, and now we can just hit the sub and end this. I should have switched. It definitely would have behooved us to switch. It took way longer than it should have. You know? But whatever. I think this was our third Blitz, yeah? I'll go check. This is an hour and a half long episode. Holy balls, that's too long. So much stuff to do. So many activities. Okay. Now we can see if it's about that Taker match, I suppose, huh? And check here. Oh, we did get a milestone. That's good. With currency that we want. Some useful tokens as well, but the Armory currency. So that's good. And we're very close to another one with more Armory currency. So it definitely will behoove us to do the Phenom one. If we get one more Blitz ticket, then we can do a Blitz with him. And then if we get more Blitz tickets, we can do a Blitz with Undertaker and get points there too. But the tours were not looking very doably, superly. Hard mode we got cascaded on, so it was a great disappointment. Alright. How are they running this, Austin? Black MP is going to get stole. And we're going to get hit super hard. Choose to make yellow, and then the sub. Okay. I think at 4-star we can run the good moveset for Taker anyway. We can, which is just the traps and the choose. And we have some purple. Yes, we do. We have 4, our turn is 5, 1 for our perks is 6, and Cody Rhodes is 7. Like that. So we can hit our traps. And we're going to definitely spend the purple on Taker for these. Because the traps do damage and they generate reds. And then we will do the tombstone just in case, but I don't anticipate us using it a lot. We are going to max his levels because we're going to use him, like I said, all month. So none of that's wasted, and man alive, did we blow a lot of coin today. Like, a ton of our stash. But our roster size went up a ton. So, a lot of useful trainers. Taker's red gem damage trainer. Taker's really cool. We're going to put these traps out. Then we're just going to change about, well, let's see how many they make. If broken by you, 3 random. And so 6 would be 18. Probably 7 at this level. Or 6, because that's what we can choose here. Yeah, 6 seems fine. That was fine. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna be able to get some mileage out of them. That gives us 1 Blitz ticket. If we can do the next one, we could potentially get a second one. He does a bunch of damage when the traps break as well. If broken by you, deal 90k damage. So just breaking 14 traps at 90k is a decent chunk. So there's that. And they recycle themselves. So let's actually put these on up here because they're red. Let's just do... You know what? Let's just do this. We did 1,000,000. If we get super lucky, he won't kick out. We didn't get super lucky. We don't have the right MP for him to steal, so we should see another turn. We only have 310 life, though. So we definitely can't 3-star this, but we can potentially win this. Let's also... I'm going to do something a little bit different here. This time. Let's hit that finisher for a little more move damage as well. 200k. We might need that. We have more traps on the board this time too. So I want to make sure he doesn't kick out, get a bigger pin. Yeah, that was pretty juicy. Pretty juicy. That should get it done, huh? Yeah, there we go. Alright. So 2 more Blitz tickets. So we can do one with Austin and one with Taker and get a few more milestones potentially. Perfection. Now we're going to go back in. As long as he's ready to go, let's just use Taker. Sean's life is low enough that we can simply do the choke. Oh, we don't have the boost. We have to wait 1 turn. That's right. No MP boost in here, so we're 1 MP short. It's fine. I would love a rework on this Sean, by the way. He's not that far off from being solid, so wouldn't be a tough rework. We can just use the choose. Potentially could 3-star that Taker match, though, if I got lucky on turn 1. Potentially. I might try it. Although I don't think I could win the following one anyway, so I don't know that it matters, to be honest. No, it doesn't. There's no way I'm going to beat whatever's on the next, on hell mode. So it doesn't matter. Changed my mind. I'm down, Brett. Okay. If we're lucky this month, if we can get up to like even like his 6-star bronze fuse for Taker, that would be huge. I don't think there's any chance we'll get to the gold, which would be massive, but if we get to the even the bronze, that would be really big for our account. Bronze or silver would be really nice. So the journey this month to level him up is going to be quite interesting. And like I said, he's easily going to be our best powerhouse for now. Not even close. Not even close at all. So 1 more Blitz to do. All in all, not bad. I mean, this is a long episode, but we're going to end up getting a heck of a lot more accomplished than I thought we were going to be able to. Thought we had 1 more ticket. I guess I was wrong. That's it. For some reason, I thought we had 1 more. Whatever. We did get another milestone and another 1,500 currency. Right? And we are so close. 1 more Blitz away from another 1,500 currency and a bunch of tokens that would come in freaking clutch. I need one more Blitz ticket. If only I wouldn't have gotten screwed on that Austin match earlier. Decisions are being made. One red MP down, 5 black ups. Screw you, game. You don't get to win today. We're going to have to move the pin bar as well. Because he's going to hurt us. And when our life hits 0, we are going to have to move the pin bar. He's got more. How much life did he have, though? 4 million? Is that what that is? That's a lot. How many turns do I need to do the sub bleed? So this is doing like 750k. That's doing like, I need 4 turns-ish. 3 turns probably. Versus if I put a move the pin bar option, like the green, I could control the pin bar. I'm not really going to need the Luthez press, but it's 300k every turn. We're going to try it this way first. Let's see what happens. Gosh. I really need him 5-star for that other move. That would be the bestest, really. Bleed. Actually, yeah. And then we're going to MP up to get the sub. Because I have more of those. And a lot of gems to choose here. So let's make chaos rain. Let's let chaos rain. How about that? Look at that. That's a lot of extra gem damage. We'll take it. Drain that red MP. Hopefully he doesn't have a red match or a huge cascade. I was so worried. I'm like, are you serious? Twice in a row? Are you freaking kidding me? I was, yeah, slightly paranoid. Not gonna lie. But we're gonna move the pin bar here. And risk it. And... excellent. Hit that again. Most excellent. Now we have a ton of pin bar room to play with. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Feeling pretty good. Okay, we can take that. No big deal. And that. Boom. Heck yeah. I don't know that it's a 3-star. I also don't care. We got the win. We got the ticket. We got the points. Heck yeah. It is a 3-star. Oh, 2 Blitz tickets for that one. Oh, snap. Heck yeah. All right, let's double. We made... No, I don't want to quit. Look at that. Look at us go. Not easy. We got 1 more with Austin and 3 more with Taker. So it doesn't matter which one we use. I'll probably just use Taker. Blitz. Join. They both give the same amount of points. Actually, Austin is probably, if I change the moves around. No, you know what? It's too much effort. There's too much effort. We'll just swipe once. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is going to be a 2-hour-long episode. The magical journey. Of trying to get this contest done. As much as we can. Back and forth a little bit here, then we can get a little bit there. There's a lot of finagling going on here, guys. A lot of finagling. If you like finagling, you'll love this episode. That's for sure. I need a break after this, holy cow. I need to record feud prep today, huh? I really do. Okay. Alrighty, let's go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay. 1 more blitz with Taker. I think that'll get us 1 more milestone on the contest. I think. It's going to be super duper close. I'll be just short if it doesn't, I think. Let's see. We're going to get this one. Nope, I don't think it'll get us 1 more. Oh! That's what we needed for Austin. Worth. Hashtag worth. One more we won't be able to get here. But that's okay. We got a bunch of Armory currency, right? We apparently got some solo contest currency as well. Somewhere enough in there. We've almost maxed our MLC. Ruthless aggression, 50% move damage strap. All that's left is these 2 more milestones. We're probably going to max tomorrow. Honestly, we will probably max tomorrow, our MLC. It's not super hard at tier 8, and I forget what we were playing for. We'll go look when we get there. I think it was, I don't know what superstar, but definitely wasn't a month long. But we got the all-important Austin token. Heck yeah. To take him up to 4-star gold. And 5-star is what we really need. We need 12 more of those punching bags. And 6 whoop-a cans. So we got the milks we need. So that's gonna be nice. 5-star will be nice. We get the triple black moveset. So we can start loaded with this and the bleed and the sub and just recycle nonstop. For when they don't have the MP color to steal. Also, you can see bleeds going up, 489, the subs going up. 4 turns now, choose an extra gem, 293. Bigger hit on that, 326. Oop. 20 random yellow gems. choosing 5. He just gets better across the board, right? No straps for Austin yet. That'll be on our list. Attitude's on the prize wall this month. That's the one we'd go for, is the attitude one. So yeah. We kind of want that. Maybe I shouldn't have taken those props. We should save all month for a strap for Austin, perhaps. But we needed the props to get the stuff, to get more stuff anyway. So yeah, one more Blitz I don't think gets us anything, but we did unlock Hell Mode. 2 more Blitzes would get us something. Oh, you dirty devil, you. This works for us. I think. I really, really think it does. Go with the blue MP down just in case. That, I think, does work perfectly. He's got a lot of life, though. We can't win this, right? $28 million health. Surely we can't, right? I have 400k health. We're doing more than 1 million a cycle, but that is what's going to kill us. Because 1 row break wipes our health, right? And now, unfortunately, we have nothing to move the pin bar. So once he zeroes our health, we're dead. And I kind of feel like I need the MP steal. I could use the choose, but how would I get back to it? I have to move the pin. Yeah, you can see it's a no-win situation. It's untenable. So, yep, don't think I can. That's fine. It is fine, guys. And there's no way I can't hit a move hard enough to pin him. Let's just let the suffering stop. Let's just let the suffering stop. And now I cascade. Too bad. Too much health. We can't do 28 million with my low health pool. If I was 5-star bronze, I think I'd be able to do it, because that would move the pin bar. And we'd be up. We're just a little bit short. Next time. We'll get you next time, Taker. The other Blitz isn't going to get us more milestones. No reason to do it. This video is long enough. I'm gonna hang it up. Call it a thing. I don't know if the other tours don't end till the end of today, I think. Ends Friday. This one is done. This one ends in a little bit. So I should do that. But Big Kev's got more time. I don't think I can get Friday. And the lock challenge one we couldn't do anyway. So we're fine. We don't have any of the champs. I think we're fine. It's a good start. I mean, honestly, Armory currency now, we have quite a bit. 12,000, which is not bad. And 23,000 briefcases. So I feel like today was very productive, if long, and also hard. League tasks, we're going to complete this one. We should tomorrow. Showdown victories, I should look and check. Oh, we didn't check the Showdown store. We need to do that. Let's check the store. Yeah, we're saving right now. And let's see if we can find anybody we can get some W's on. which we absolutely can because we need those showdown wins. And we are going to use... I think we're going to use Andrade because he can start loaded. And 14k talent. Let's throw Sean behind him. So we don't get debuffed. And Entourage, we just need the black MP. We need the purple MP. Just start with the choose loaded. I think. Let's see if this works. Yeah. 182k, it's big move damage on the choose. Gets him almost zeroed. The choose will zero him. Because it's a big one. Andrade will work for that, yeah. Yep. Cool. So if we can sneak out some of those showdown wins real quick. At this point, guys, let me know when you see this. Do you feel like the easy tours that just need cleared is worth doing an episode on? I mean, I'm gonna have to do... I'll record an episode tomorrow because I'll be doing the weekend event stuff. And then I might even try and record some feuding with this. I'm going to feud. I will record some of it. We'll see how it goes. I don't usually record on the weekend, but I will try and record some of the feud for sure. I don't know how much I will record, but I will definitely show you guys what I'm doing. Tomorrow's episode, we'll set a feud lineup. Maybe I try and air these sooner than I have been, so it's a little more relevant too. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's see if we can get one more showdown win to keep making our league progress. Yeah, we got 4 stars here to choose from. Perfect. Cool. Couple more days for the showdown tasks, and one more day for the league points, and then I think it's just the tours. So we could probably start next week at League 9. I do. That seems relatively plausible. Which has been a pretty substantially fast growth, because we're like, what, maybe like 20 days into this account? We are out of those. Did we get any showdown? We did get some showdown milestone. Not, yep. Some more TP, cool. Yeah. So 4 more showdown wins, and then NXT Tour, Charleston hard, and Indianapolis hard. Let's look at those real quick, and then that's a 2-hour episode on the dot. It's 1 hour 59 minutes 42 seconds. Jeez, freaking wheeze, that took forever. NXT Tour, we're ready to go to hard. So it's just clearing all of NXT hard, and it's 3k talent, people. So I may just do that. We'll see what we have for tomorrow's episode with event tours and how long it takes. But that's the plan. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I think it was episode 17, if I remember right. It was a lot of effort, but I think we got some good gains. We moved a long way in the Armory contest. The next fuse is at 167k. The 6-star one is 295. I feel pretty confident we'll get to that level. And at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I feel confident we'll get there. Sketchy on if we'll get here, but they didn't throw... Oh, no, I'm sorry. 6-star bronze isn't until 736. Okay. I feel like we'll probably get in there, but I don't know that we'll get to the 6-star bronze and the silver, and I think for sure there's no chance we get to the gold, but you never know. We can hope for a miracle. We're going to get a good strap along the way. A skill plate that's going to be useful for us, because every skill plate's useful, so we'll see where we end up when it's all said and done. But I'm hoping it's going to be a good month for us. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near that, just saying. It would be cool, though. but we won't. So let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and share for more 2-hour content like this. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching and good luck out there. Ah, I need to go get like a drink of water and stuff, man. Holy crap.